All right, in 11.3, we are going to do two transactions. One is the declaration of a dividend, and the second is the payment of a dividend. A dividend is when a board of directors or a company decides they are going to pay part of their profits to their shareholders. When they declare the dividend, it means it's going to be paid later, and that's why we have a dividends payable. So when you take a look at the example here, the dividend account is debited, and then dividends payable is credited. Again, it's a liability, and that's why it is a credited account. So let's take a look at our first transaction. Our first transaction, the board of directors declared a dividend of $2 per share, capital stock issued for 6,000 shares. So basically, to determine the amount, we're just going to take 6,000 times 2, which is 12,000. This is something that goes into the general journal. So dividend will be debited for 12,000 and dividend payable will be credited for 12,000. So if you take a look here on your general journal, you will see that dividends has been debited for 12,000 and dividends payable has been credited for 12,000. Now the next transaction is paid cash for dividends declared on December 15th. Because we are paying cash, we are going to move into our cash payments journal. And again, for this scenario, since we're going to be paying it off, dividends payable is going to be debited. And then since we're paying cash, cash is going to be credited. And here you can see the cash payments journal. The dividends payable is in the general debit column for 12,000, and then cash is credited for 12,000. So that is all for 11.3. Go ahead and complete 11.3 on your own.
Yeah.